Welcome to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And in the last part, the focus was very much on Nuclear City, trying to build the population up. And you can see we've got through our first winter and the population has held up pretty well. Although I have had to bring over the occasional recharge during the winter because we're still not getting consistent number of workers in our heating plant. Another potential problem is the number of firefighters over here. And you can see also that I'm now building up this area here. The actual uranium mine is dragging up behind the aggregate store. In fact, let's just change that to uranium ore just to make sure that gets picked up correctly. And for some reason, the uranium processing plant got built before the mine. I think this is because this actually needed less resources. So things are coming together fairly well. Now, if I come over here, you'll see that I've built a road round here simply because we've lost one of our oil pumps here. And you can see what I've done is I've taken advantage to put two new oil pumps up here, which in theory should provide a bit more oil because this area wasn't really optimized. In fact, what we can do is just get rid of, I've just seen a little bit of, we don't need this anymore. And eventually we will be using that connection. I've got additional oil fields over here I can bring on stream. I'll show you this. Oops, not that one, this one. We come to, we've got some pretty good deposits here, and I don't think we've got anything else here. We've got one here which might not be particularly very good to bring in. I'm not too sure how the pollution works, but so we've still got plenty of potential oil and supplies if I can get them connected up. The problem is going to be running the pipelines, which is another reason why I've put these roads in here. So I can get this built up. And probably the other area of activity was over here. And things are going pretty well over here. And what I've actually done is I've switched my vehicle production to buses at the moment, because I've got a feeling I'm going to need a lot more buses, partly in Nuclear City and also to move residents around this area here. So we've also got this we need to work on as well. What I want to do in this part is maybe start planning a tourist area here. But first we're going to need to get ourselves in a train station over here, because what I'm thinking is that work is progressing quite well in this area now. So what I would like to do is get a rail connection here so we can bring the tourists into this area and maybe bus them down into this tourist area here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get a big platform or a small one. I think maybe we'll go big. And what I'd like to do is, I could come up, push this out a little bit. Say like, actually maybe I need to pull this back a little bit. Actually, no, I think we can get it. If I push this out, say about like that, maybe angle it slightly, we should be able to get out. Oh, great. Didn't know that was happening. Just put the wireframe on. Yeah, we got a little bit of a... just going to have to try and reduce the hill a little bit here. Come on, nope, that's okay. We got that connection to there, and what we could do eventually is put some footpaths in. What I want to do now is maybe it is a bit close. I have to come out dead straight, maybe a smidge further. Gonna have to put in crossover there. I think what I want to do is come down to say about there. Just get rid of that little section there, and hopefully run you into that section. That's going to be a bit tighter than I was hoping for. We get away from this junction, we can come up this way a bit and then bring you into there. Get you that connected. Yep. Let's turn off the wireframe. So we've now got a potential. Yeah, I just want to check the signal. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is put in a couple of signals here. Break this up a little bit. Simply because my construction trains now, both of them are working on the tunnels here. So we're going to get a conflict with the construction train that's coming out here, which is working in this direction. So the idea is that we're connect up the train down to this through this rail line, and what we'll do is we'll bring in Western tourists. We've got 12 waiting at the moment. So we can get this built here. What I've done is I've put this construction office on auto construct because I'm not really building that much in this area at the moment. And as I say, we've still got 846 over 21s, and we've got a little bit of space here. So what I could do is we'll bring some of them up from here. And I would guess that most of the over 21s are in here. Yep. And we're just going to pull them all up and fill these blocks up. Any more? And we've got a little bit of space there. Actually, we got some over 21s there. That's okay. Just bring some educated people up as well. I think somebody actually pointed out in the comments that my current population is a little bit overeducated. When I set up worker bus routes, I need to be very much aware that I need to send educated workers to do manual jobs. Let's keep pushing these in here. See whether that actually helps the situation. Yeah, what I'm talking about is somebody pointed out that when I first tried to populate this city, I created a bus route to go to the fire station up here, and I didn't allocate educated workers to it. Oh no, it was actually the heating plant, actually, sorry. They said that I hadn't actually allocated educated workers to go up on this bus route here like I've got now. So, and they said that's part of the reason why I couldn't get people into the heating plant. So we got this area's working well. If I get back over to here, the vehicle plant, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm producing buses. I've also produced a number of covered holes and open holes, which I've moved out of the area here. I've got some stored in here, including the open hole, which I use to move rear cars. But because I'm producing buses at the moment, I don't want those to be put on the back of an open hole. The other thing I've also done is I've put some more. I started to get a bit of an overflow. So if I can find my depot in here, I've put some extra ones down in here, which I've produced. So all these I've actually built in my production farm here. Overall, things are going quite well. So I do have a slight problem with the oil imports at the moment, in the sense because I lost that oil well. So what I've done is I've got my oil train is actually bringing oil into here. You can see the oil consumption has gone up really high now. Thinking of covered holes and all that. Sorry, I keep flashing backwards and forwards across the map, but I think this is the nature of what you need to do. Oh, this isn't finished yet. So we haven't finished the small warehouse yet. I'm just going to speed the game up actually so that we can get some progress going. We got this here. Okay, so we're good in this area. We got this area here, and we're just going to come over here. Previous video, we were also working on this area here. It's actually settled down quite well now. We've got our storage completely full, and we got through the winter really well with respect to that. So a quick look, we've got 505 over 21s. I just don't want them driving the population out too quickly. I also want to check, look, some chemicals here as well. Now I'm letting these chemicals build up because we're going to need the chemicals in our nuclear factory as well. See what the needs in this city are and what we need to build, because I don't think my construction offices here are particularly busy. 56 citizens need a hospital. Oh, yeah, maybe I do need a hospital over here. Yeah, that's the point. In fact, I'm kind of a bit inclined if I bring a road across into here, and then let's see if we can get a proper hospital in. I'll put a hospital, say, about there. That will also provide health for the local citizens. And what is this road here? I just demolish you. I don't really want. I just want an ordinary asphalt road there. There's no point putting a powered road into there. If we get a hospital into here, means we can kind of. Oops. We come down to there. You into there. And then bring you out a smidge. And bring footpath behind like that. Actually, come to think of it, I just had a sudden thought. Well, we got a few buses here, but what we do need now is an ambulances. What we're going to build ambulance-wise, we want something that's got a little bit of a top speed, not 90. Though, so they're all 90 kilometers an hour. Passengers, they all carry one passenger. Let that bus build, and then we'll start building some ambulances in here as well. Right, let's just move you here. There's one thing you can't do is actually allocate these vehicles to a route until they're actually in this depot here. So you can't allocate them directly from the factory. I haven't tried whether you can do it from here, but you never know. We'll try and find out. What I could do is start to plan the tourist infrastructure here. So we're going to put a city hotel in. Maybe we'll put the city hotel. Actually, I wouldn't mind a bus stop here. Or we could put a bus stop over there. So if I put in the city hotel on that corner, and then if we put another, we get a small bus platform in here. Yep. Actually, cancel that. Hey, let me just. And what we'll do is we're. Ah, yeah, I want that. Oh, we can. Oh, got. Cannot delete this due to infrastructure. Yes, I know. I think I've messed this up a bit. I might have caused a problem here. Okay, we'll put the fire out. A little bit paranoid about fire. Okay. Yeah, these guys messed this up. Sorry, I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna purchase the upgrades for these. Yeah, because I electrified this section of road, I actually blocked off this bit road here, and it was actually causing a bit of confusion. So the quickest way out of that was to actually build it manually. And what we'll be able to do is have a trolley bus service from here to bring our tourists in, to make sure that we don't have any problems with supply systems. Because when you make mistakes like that, what can happen is you end up with vehicles on these collection sites, which then block off everybody else. Yeah, so yeah, a bit silly on my part there. So we got hotel here. We can build this in, and then that will get that up. Let me just get in here. I wouldn't mind to put in, say, we could put a bit of culture, which our residents will appreciate. Put that there. And we could put a restaurant in as well, like that. Yeah, let's just put a restaurant in as well, and then we're kind of hook this up with. What we'll do is we'll put a footpath through, say like that. That up like that. And then we can hook this in down to here. Like that. And that gives something for my construction offices to do here. So we got a hotel, museum, a restaurant, which we're going to have to work out how to supply the food to. So, right, our over 21s are losing quite a few. I'm kind of inclined to put another block of flats in here. Maybe we could get something just in the back here. I think we'll go modded. I must admit, I do like these flats. They kind of fit in quite well. We can get like 2 of them in side by side there, and you can see here each one holds 430 workers as well, so it's, I mean, it's well worth it. Looks like the kindergarten's filling up. Wow, that's the small shopping centre. But my schools are filling up as well. Get another school over here to feed this area. And can we get a kindergarten on this corner? I doubt it. We might be able to squeeze a small kindergarten on this corner here. And I get put the school in about here on the other side of these power lines. Yeah, pop that through. And we'll just hook. Got to keep the construction crews busy. I think we'll just hook you through there. So we got a nice big pile of stuff here to keep the construction crews busy, but at the same time I'm more interested in what's going on over here. How's my... got the worker fire crews in here. This is nearly finished. This is coming along quite well. How's this area here? How's the workforce? So we're still losing workers from here. What's upsetting you? Not able to participate in any sport. Oh, have I got no sports complexes here? Oh, that's a bit of a... oh, we've got some sport down here. Building without power supply. We get, I think what we need is some sport up here, isn't it? Okay, so we've got kindergarten there. think what I also need here is a pollution monitor. We'll see if we can sneak on a little pollution monitor just there. I want to know whether the heating plant is spreading pollution. I think what we can do is get some sporting up here. Sports playground, gymnasium. I think we'll drop a gym on the back there. I mean, the trouble is everything in this area is pretty overloaded, so we're gonna have to try and oops, that can't allocate yet. Nuclear construction. I mean, I am getting a little bit over ambitious here at the moment with respect to everything here. Only, yeah, you've got no workers. I mean, technically people can get to there, but the question is, would they want to go there? What are you? I think we're going to give you a new route. We're going to actually use you to I mean, the reason I'm doing this is so that I've got a guaranteed small number of people working the uranium mine. I mean, to be honest, until we've got all this built up, there's no point worrying, but it'd be nice to have a small number of people working up here producing uranium, so that what we can do then is build up some stockpile. Plus we've got a few workers in here, so we can start turning it into uranium oxide. So what means is we'll have a little bit of a supply, so that once the nuclear power station comes online, we'll be able to get that working. That's the idea anyway. But we do need to make sure that we keep firefighters in there. So that's going to be, so I think what I might do is just going to reduce for the moment. Same for you. I just don't want too many workers in here. The fire stations are key, so this is down to 1. There's a little bit of a cause for concern. We've got lots of passengers, people wanting to do things. How's the food situation? Food's a little bit low. And I think that's one of the problems over here, but to be honest, this is my frontier town, so if we got to keep moving in new citizens, that's the way it's got to be. Let me just check Bridge City to see if we got any more volunteer over 21s. Oh, we got some here. So let's just look up. You're all looking forward to a new life on the frontier here, so okay, we just got fire again. Just oh, where's the fire this time? Fire crews, yep, you're on the job. And we've still got a little bit of a surplus here, so we just pull out some more people, put into Nuclear City. I mean, we just got to look at it from the point of view that this is going to be natural wastage. And we just got to keep this population up as high as possible. Okay, we're down to 362. over 21s. Okay, so we are now producing a little bit of uranium ore, which is good. And that's coming down into here. And what that should go there. Now we're not going to be able to do the next stage for the moment until this is built. Because although we have workers in here, we've got no chemicals and we don't actually have the storage here. But that's not a problem, because at the end of the day, we're building up a little bit. We can only store 30 tons of uranium oxide in here anyway. I'm not going to set up a specific route here to deliver chemicals to here until this is built. When it shouldn't take long to build it. It's just when if this fills up with uranium ore, I'll be very happy. So we've got a little bit of lift off here. Let me just get back over to this area here. My construction crews are going quite well. Anything else that you guys need? Meat is an issue. I really need to set up some form of meat production. But the problem is where it says 34 citizens are unable to get electronics. I thought I was getting electronic deliveries here. What's up with you? Why aren't you getting electronics? I mean, you've got loads of I get a feeling I could probably do another. We've got a shopping centre over here. They've all got electronics, so it's culture. Okay, we got a school here, got a kindergarten. Maybe we can get a little bit more culture into this area. Some cinema, more theatre. Let's put a small theatre on there. Probably do with a full-size cinema over here as well, couldn't I? I mean, I could put a cinema up, say, in here. I mean, it's near the bus stop. And it would be within walking distance of this area here. Oops, don't want that. We get a cinema in here. Ah, look at that. And just squeeze a cinema in there. Just hopefully, yeah, look at that. Just hook you up here. How's the ambulance situation going? How many ambulance? Oh, haha! Oh, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. What can we cancel? Actually, I wouldn't mind a dumper in here. As start making some dumpers. Where we got dumper templates. Okay, I think I've gotten a little bit over the top with the ambulances. I think I've probably got enough now to last me the rest of the game. In fact, we could probably anyone got a medical? Ooh, what we got over here? What's up with these? What's going on here? I think we got a problem here, so I'm just gonna build that. What have you got? Yeah, you can see here. This is one of the problems with what can happen when you've got short exit. So we've got a massive congestion here now, and that's holding everything up. Hopefully this will sort itself out now. Yeah. I've got a feeling it's got something to do with these overhead cables here. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build those as well. Just finish off those power cables. That's the main one here. Road crew, I think You're on auto detect for roads and battery connections. I think I'm going to put you on buildings as well. And I think this is my northern construction. You're on auto detect. I think we're going to put you on auto detect for buildings as well now. Electrical wiring. I think I'm at a point now where I can let the game run like that now. Okay, just make sure. How's this? Is this all? Yeah, see, this is all cleared away now, which is great. Wow, that was a near catastrophe. So we're looking good. Let's just check my trains. Ah, this guy's finished. That means he's probably got, there's only, let's see. Yep. And we need you to build this. Yep. And you can come up and finish this. As soon as we've got the rail track in here and we've got this area going out this way, what we can do is start to get a steel train up here to get so we can get more steel in here. Well, we've got 76 tons of steel in here, so we're not got a great problem. How are you doing here? So let's see. A couple more lengths and this line will be connected. And we'll actually technically have a rail connection all the way through to there. But I don't really want to commit to that until this is built. I think once we got this connection built here, we'll build out this way. In fact, I'm just going to go out a little bit further with this. Push you out. Thing. About there. We'll put a crossover. Ah, no. Put a crossover there. And that would be a construction crossover. So once we've built this out to here, it means we can then put the signals in here, and that will allow the trains to construct out this way. Because of course we've got another uranium mine up here, and I'm half thinking about possibly having an airport up here or something, or another ski resort. I mean, there's so many things to do. And I've still got the issue with the livestock that needs to do. I just want to check my... How's the crops? You're out. Why are you still got... Why are you not... Where are you shipping stuff to? Oh, we got another fire. Where is it? Where are we burning down now? Okay, they're on the job. You have Volno grain overflow. You're unloading there. I'm kind of inclined to... You're not actually doing anything during the close season. I think what we're going to do is we're going to add you to... Okay, it says cannot assign more buildings. I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove you, add you, and put you on there. And actually, what was that warehouse again? Thank you, game. Yep, 90%. This is full. It's going to give me a problem. Okay, let me just... Where is this? Oh, got this distribution. You're not unloading. Okay. Let's just check here. We need to get the crops out of there ASAP. So where are you delivering to? Crop store, chemical warehouse. And I think what we might do is add you to where is it? Actually, we'll add you to no. You've got plenty of crops. Right, we've got a crop surplus up here. That means that I have the potential for a meat production area, say in this area here. So what do we need? We need, just come in here, food and crops related. We would need a barn to store the crops that we'd have to put in. We get a road through there. Let me just drop this. Actually, just put the road in first. I'm going to put a road in, say, across like that. And I'm going to suspend construction. I don't want to mess up my... And we're going to need a warehouse first. Say like that. And then we're going to hook the livestock farm to that. Like, actually, if I put you say like that, we can bring the road round the back here to connect up this here. So you come in there like that. You can come in like that. We can trim back this road here. Oops, fire again. Okay, we're in trouble. No, we're not. Oh, we got so many things to do. Pause. Right, we've now got our chemical plant here, and the first thing I'm going to do is effectively turn everything off here. Okay. Punch out you, punch out you, punch out you. Turn off you, electronics, because you're just going to hold 100% chemicals. Right. And then you've got some cupboard holes. We have to send you some more cupboard holes. Where's the chemical plant? Where it is there. You're going to unload chemicals. We're going to come all the way over to here. You're going to load chemicals. And it's going to let the game run. You're going to come in here. You're going to pick up you two. And then we're going to flip all the way over to here. Oh, here. And we're just gonna okay, we just had a building burn down. You gotta be kidding me. The fire was under control. Oh, pause. No, cancel. I'm gonna have to take this back to here. It's a disaster. Engineering, not engineering. Where is it? This is the one we need to connect, isn't it? Does this produce? Yep. I mean, it fitted in here before. So what's up with it now? Okay. That's the connection to there. Why is that not? Game, you did fit in here. This is the. Okay, what we're probably gonna have to do is get rid of this. Okay, demolish. 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 I think the problem is that this, I built this after I built this. Okay. Put this in here. Okay, we'll just get this in here. Like that, and hopefully we'll get the factory connection in. Oh, come on, that's it. Factory connection in. Road up to there. So we've got that now working. And we're gonna have to rebuild this. Oh, these things are sent to try. And then what we're gonna need to do is conveyors. Actually, I don't really need this just at the moment. We can put that in afterwards. Yeah, I've got no fighters. Oh, this is going to be an issue. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to put another fire station in here. Can't build due to infrastructure. What's the problem now? What we're going to do is we're going to get another fire station quite literally here. Where's all my fire engines gone? What? This had fire engines. Were they actually here when the building burnt down? Oh. So I didn't have enough fire crews here. I'm still going to build this fire station. I've had enough of this. Because I think I only had 2 fire engines here. That probably wasn't enough to actually deal with this. I think that's what actually caused the problem, yeah. And they couldn't fight the fire, and then it burnt down, and it goes, tough lesson learned there. So we got heroic fire crews here, and I think we can just slip in some footpaths to there and there, and I think we're slip you around to there. It's got, okay, you've got a job allocated. I think I've got the whole system is completely overloaded at the moment. Actually take off that. Actually no, leave the nuclear construction on. Actually, I think what we're going to do is get over to here. I've got a feeling these guys don't have much else to do at the moment. An unfinished road. I think I'm going to allocate you to that. And to, no, I can't do that. I'm going to wait for those to get built. That's okay. back to what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was planning. So we got livestock farm here. I just want to get this done, and then that would be it for. And then I think we've got to store. We can just slip that in here. And then we've got a slaughterhouse. It's all going to be a little bit of a mess, isn't it? Take this back again. Livestock range. I think if we put it this way round. The roads are really for construction more than anything else. So if I put this in, say, here, we should be able to get the and put the slaughterhouse, say, out about here. Comes that fire again. Then we can just put you there. And you can connect up there. And oops, cancel. I think we won't put the roads into the here until these are finished. So we'll just accept that road there. Oh, fire extinguished. Where was that? So we're doing good there. We built the hotel. And we've got the staff in the hotel, but we've got no goods to sell. So we're going to need to set up a distribution office here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put in a small distribution office here just to supply the goods to the hotel. Maybe we can get in a small 5-part distribution office there, and this will be responsible for getting the food and meat and eventually probably alcohol into here, and of course we'll eventually have the food and meat into there, but we need to produce the meat first. Okay, let me see. Right, I think what we're going to do now is we're just going to have a little look round and see how things are going. Right, it just looks like we're just about to make the connection to here. Look at that. Okay, so we've now got one connection to the outside world. That probably means that this has dropped out a job. Yeah, you're down to one job. Right, so your job now is to go out this way. I want this built out first before we do anything else. Okay, let me just see what other jobs have we got. What? 878. What's 882? Hey, don't want 2 jobs out here. I want a job out here. Okay, cancel. We need to. Right, the guys have got confused, and probably because I confused them. They've managed to get head to head now. So what we have to do is flush this out of all the jobs. Cancel them all out. One. I want you to finish that job. I want a single. I want a single job out here. That. I mean, I could extend this line down, but I think I'd rather bring this train through at the moment. How far are you off of finishing the tunnel? You're not far off. So that should get that sorted out. And what we actually will need to do is then send the trains up through here. How are we doing here? Very slow progress through here at the moment. And the other thing I need to do is check the tunnels over here. how much progress they're making. Where's my... Okay, so we now got this guy here. He's actually extending the track down here, so we can build the track into here. We got one tunnel finished. Only trouble is we're going to need to keep an eye on the signals. Okay, we've got the signals here, so we could put in one side of the track here and connect that up. But that would be ready, done and ready. Back over here, we've got the hospital. So I don't know if we can assign these directly to the hospital. Should be able to. No. Try again. Yep. Right, you're gone. Start new. Start new. How many more? Yeah, that's 3, so we should be able to get 3 more in. So get our ambulance service up and running, and that's looking good. You got our train station here. I don't want anyone waiting on it just at the moment because there's no track, and I don't want to waste resources on that. We've got the cinema being built. We got this being built. We'll soon have our National Museum built. We've got 675 over 21s. Let's get back over to here. So many things to do. We've got just got this built in here. Ah, fire again. Where's the fire? Oh. On fire crew. Get up here and put the fire out over here. Everything under control. Let's make sure nothing's being blocked here. We're now in September. And a bit worried about this area here. Okay, we're now pulling the crops out of here. So we should be okay. Just take a look over here. Okay, what have you got here? We got spare capacity here. Thank you for the save game. We've got the crops flowing into here and here. Yep, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. How's the oil supply? Yep, oh, it's not quite going according to plan. Let me just go over and check. Ah, what have we got here? You're meant to be delivering fuel. Okay, let's just unclick you. You're blocking my oil supply. Yeah, what I actually did was these trains were having problems with delivering the fuel into this area. So what I actually did was I created a dedicated fuel delivery train so that these guys can actually operate just exclusively on the oil. Maybe I didn't need to have done that because my oil production over here is slowing down quite considerably. Yeah, because at the moment we've only got... How come I've only got one oil field? We've got one there. Ah, so we've only got 2 oil pumps at the moment. I lost another one and I didn't notice it. We certainly need to get these connected up. but we need to build the roads now. Actually, we got this one's producing oil. Okay. We'll assign you to Bridge City and Carib Road crew. Ah, this one's asphalt. That's what's causing the problem here. Just need a tiny little bit more asphalt. And this was a gravel road. Yeah, I made a mistake building an asphalt road here. Oh, so many things to think about, so many things to do. Trying to keep track of everything is fun. Right, we got a bit reluctant to bring in more workers into this area just at the moment. We are getting space. We are losing population here, which is an issue. Got a problem with culture. We got some staff over here. I think I've still got a problem in this area, so we're gonna have to. I mean, we got 700 nice volunteers, so I think just to finish off, we're gonna start in Bridge City. Yep. Bring over some more workers. Whoops, where have I gone? Just get over here. And just pump in. Actually empty this block out completely. Give plenty of room for people to expand into. I mean, it will affect Bridge City, but if push comes to shove, I can always bring down more workers from here. I think what we'll do is we'll just steal everyone from the palace. Just going to just really pump in the. You can see we're losing workforce almost immediately, but I think that's going to be the nature of the beast now. Just going to make these people a little bit more happier. It's meat is the issue. Kindergarten, culture. Well, we got the cinema. I think if I keep the workforce up, these people will benefit and be a lot more happier. Famous last words. So we're just replacing this and back over to here. What are we producing over here now? Right, I think fire. Where are we? No, this would be okay. Yeah, go on, fire crews in. Put the fire out. Okay, we're up to the 28th of September. This is all being built in. Kind of half inclined now. We got more than enough trucks, so cancel that. I mean, do I want to export cars? But to export the cars, what I'd have to do is move all my other vehicles out. Is there anything I really need coming up in the way of templates? Actually, we could probably do with some refrigeration trucks to ship the meat around. So we got here 8 tons, 7.5 tons, 95 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I think we're gonna build a couple of refrigeration trucks now, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a 3 of those. And then what I'm going to do is get them back building cars. I think that might be the best way forward. And then what I have to do is manually move all these vehicles somewhere. We're going to need a bigger parking lot. All good stuff. Let me just check. Have I got an over 21s? Yeah, I've got beginnings of an over 21s problem here. I think that's partly down to the fact that these people won't move up to... Oh, okay. Move some of you over here big time. What I'm going to do is just slip in a footpath through there. And we'll just slip you up there. And maybe we'll connect you to there. And maybe we'll hide you through to there. That's the thought. Will tourists actually use cars? No ingredients for cooking. Yes, well, I'm afraid at the moment I need this to be built, and we need food, and also we need meat. And as far as I know, I've got no spare meat. Come down to here. This is where I come down here and find I've got a massive stockpile of meat here. No. See, this is my sole meat production at the moment, and it's nowhere near enough. You can see here it's struggling to keep up with the capability, even though we're getting a good supply of crops in here now. So I definitely need another meat plant, packing plant going up here. Keep the whole system going. Okay, so we've now got this here. I think what I am going to do is buy one of these, and we're going to set you from there to there. And you can carry anyone who wants to go up there. Workers, tourists, passengers, anyone who wants to work up here can work up here. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. Say in the next part we're going to carry on trying to finish Nuclear City and try and pull all those components together. We've got tractor layout here, and hopefully everything's going to be a bit. And of course we need to get our livestock farm finished. And our population is going to keep growing. We are now up to nearly, 36,500 population. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.